how to make the Angel Ring in Minecraft from the Angel Ring 3 mod pack. This is an absolute end-of-endgame item relying on several other mod packs to even come close to crafting. Functionally, creative mode flight. Why? Well, you want to feel like you've actually achieved something, right? Where to begin? The Angel Ring is split into two distinct craft tiers, with the first being the Diamond Ring pattern as its base. So to get it, beat Minecraft. Literally. Kill the dragon, head to an end city, and steal that elytra like your poorly French nigger friendly Geordie's phone. Then you want to set up a full fissile reactor system using the Mechanism and Industrial Foregoing packs. Go look it up because I could not be fucked. Add 2 more pressurized reaction chambers and a rotary concentrator on the end of your fissile fueling system, extending the hydrogen and water ports on the first, and the consequent ethane pipe into the condensator sun. Now liquefied, it ought to join the oxygen end of the first chamber in the second. Then, harvest some weeds, crush its seeds, and chuck them through the chamber to get substrate first and HDPE pellets second. Enrich the pellets into sheets, and you'll have a HDPE elytra. Now remember that fissile reactor? I thought not, since TikTok has fried your brain so much you have the attention span and memory of an atrophying geriatric by age 12. Oh wait, you're banned from social media till you're 16, suck shit! Stick a solar neutron activator at the end of the nuclear poo pipe. That's right, solar power baby. Beating nuclear in every economic metric. Add some centrifuges and a pressurized reaction chamber for each. Crush fluorite, and this will turn that spicy diarrhea into green and teal nuggets, which you need to construct the supercritical phase shifter. In 1930, physicist Paul Adrian Maurice Dirac attended to the auxiliary equations of his Nobel Prize-winning relativistic wave equation, deducing mathematically thus the existence of negatively charged electrons equal in mass and opposite charge to its positive counterpart, the positron, later proven physically by Carl Anderson in his cosmic ray observations. Positrons, antiprotons, antineutrons. The antimatter trilogy, which means this is a homage to this, and we're smashing it in the shallow basement beneath my lovely pink tree. Now I'm a humanities major, so this scares the shit out of me. It's also fucking baller. Plug in your ports and redirect the polonium, not the nuggets, so they flow endlessly into the void. This will take a while. Now, because modern efficiency culture has robbed us of our ability to sit still for more than half a second, like a fellow with Parkinson's suffering an anaphylactic fit, go make a diamond cube. Go make another one. Don't be a tight ass, you were playing with nuclear reactors before. At this point, diamonds are as common as dirt. After that, go to hell. No, actually go to hell, you human externality. Find a ghast, harvest his tears, then participate in piracy. Oh, your ship crashed and burned. That's fine. You buried your booty along with the crusty old sock that your mum definitely knew about but was considerate enough not to say anything. It seems the sea has a circulatory system. And it looks like you still have time before the antimatter has finished materializing. Do we have an antonym for that? Piece of shit. The last ingredient for the diamond ring also feeds directly into the items needed for the angel ring itself, namely the breeze rods and the heavy core. Because of course all things come back to bloody loot boxes. Now go out, kill some pillagers and take their flasks, then delve deep and greedily, and not that deep, until you find one of these. Drink the black goo and attack. Everything will change when you do. Why their loot pools rods and spheres? Keep fighting your way through the trial, and if you're lucky enough to receive an ominous key, you'll have a chance at an ominous vault. Use your informal expertise in digital voyeurism and try to pray those sweaty COD matches actually improve your reaction speed. But really, it's more like slapping pokies.
Get that up, yeah.
Moving on to the create mod, we have the precision mechanism. You'll need a depot, a chute, and a deployment arm to gently finger your bits. Crafting that requires mixing for bronze and polishing ruby quartz. Remember to use both hands.
A good old rub.
With the arm in place, you'll need 5 of each of these items. Small cog, large cog, and silver nuggets. Not to be confused with the green nuggets. You might want to check on that. Drop them in that order and repeat 5 times over, and the finger ought to have teased things into place for a nice tight fit. What happens next is magical. Ars Novo. Honestly, in a world of its own. Because it's immediately outclassed the moment somebody brings a gun. The blank thread takes Mage Bloom thread and golden nuggets before being placed in an enchantment apparatus with 2 aberration essence and 4 feathers in this arrangement. That one's relatively simple. The next item is simpler still. Feed glowstone dust through an osmium compressor. Build 2 cubes. And finally, build a wither. Kill it again. See?
Simples.
And by now you should have everything you need to craft your rings. I have gone to the ends of each dimension for this glorified cog toy. The least I could ask for is a little bloody courtesy for my time. Fusion requires the coalescence of deuterium and tritium in your chemical infuser to make DT fuel. Your existing fissile setup needs only a minor expansion. Add a filter to the pump to make water heavier. Asphyxiate it, and you have deuterium. Put a double thermal vat system to make your water piss yellow and let the solar revolution turn lithium into tritium. I love solar. Charge up your frickin' laser beam amplifier array to full, sprinkle gold dust on your carbon infuser, and achieve a level of engineering that'll finally put this glorified kettle in its place. Charge the whole ram with DT fuel and put it in the slot. The power of the sun in the palm of your hand. Give it a fever and watch that bar go slightly faster.